let's get it out of the way. If the election is between Joe Biden and Donald Trump, Biden will not win. He will not win. It just won't happen. It already was looking cooked, and then Trump got a photo of him in front of the American flag holding up a fist while bleeding from his ear, bro. I can't think of a time in history when someone's had an assassination attempt and that person didn't go on to landslide. Reagan had it and landslided. Bolsonaro, he got stabbed, he landslided. That was a crisis actor on stage. I recognize him from Home Alone 2. You know what? You're right. You're onto something. Do you support what has happened or are you against it? So explain your question. Do I support people shooting at presidential candidates? No. Is this an FBI agent? I'm clear, bro. No, I don't support people shooting at presidential candidates. Do I think it's unfortunate that he's gonna sweep this into power and then probably win down ballot as well? So we're gonna have a Republican Congress, House, and President? Yes, I think that's unfortunate. I don't think that the legislation they pass will be good, but I don't think he should be shot at. Do you think Trump gets shot at and instantly thinks, oh, dude, we're winning this? He is extremely content brained. The fact that Trump was not immediately rushed off stage and instead like posed for a photo is, I think he farmed it instantly, bro. That photo is gonna be in t-shirts, everything. That photo's everywhere. New Tim Cook Zeet, Apple supports Trump. Wait, what? I think you're putting words in Tim Cook's mouth. Tim Cook said, I pray for President Trump's rapid recovery. My thoughts are with him and I condemn violence. That's what everybody's saying. There is nothing else Tim Cook should say than that. Political violence sucks. The fact that it's happening in America sucks. We've had 50 years since an assassination attempt on a presidential candidate. It would be nice to not start a new trend of this. It's not good. The way it impacts the election is bad. It's not fun to live through times that will be in history books. It's not fun. Is there any like credible news source that has anything on the shooter? Trump rally shooting investigated as assassination attempt. These people are just chilling. This dude's like sitting on his leg.
Let me get my shoes, sir. Hold on, your head is bloody.
Yeah, dude, he's the most content brained. That is the most content brain thing I've ever seen. Where's the photo? This one. Yeah, dude, it's just, I don't think there's anything Biden can do against that. Can't lie, it's hard ass photo. Yeah, it's just, the flag is there. He's got the scars, he got the fist up. This is like when Bolsonaro got stabbed, dude. It's just an election winning photo. Biden needs to come out as bi. I'm sorry, you think that the political counter to this is for Joe Biden unprompted to hold a press conference today and say that I am bisexual. That same photo, but it's the bi flag. Holy shit. He wins 48 states, dude. What a turnaround. Here, this is an hour ago. Let me see if there's any new news from CNN here.
We also don't know more details about what kind of shooter this was. I think we need to be really careful until we find out more. I asked, did the shooter have a gun? Is that what you're saying? He said, I can't.
Did the shooter have a gun? I would assume so. Yeah, you think he threw a balloon dart? Asking the right questions. Avada Kedavra. Breaking news, the shooter was a millennial. No! Real talk, though, do you think this is a reaction to Trump's rhetoric, or is it the fact that there's no hope? Bro, it is one person with a gun. Let's not extrapolate it to movements of people reacting to Trump or Biden's rhetoric. We have a problem in America. We have a lot of people with guns. Not all of them have good mental health. We are way too early to be speculating on anything. We don't know anything about this guy. If Trump needed to be replaced, who would replace him in your opinion? Trump? Nobody can replace Trump on the Republican side. There's not anybody even close to his popularity with Republicans. Who's number two? It's like the biggest gap in the world. The Hawk to a girl. She might be VP, bro. With her popularity, she might be VP. 4 months, a lot can happen. Here's what could happen. Biden could drop out and they could find a candidate that is capable of speaking complete coherent sentences that can maybe articulate a vision for a different America. That's what could happen. I swear to God, after this, I do think his likelihood of dropping out is way higher. Like the stakes are up. I was reading FT this morning. It was like private interviews with a lot of people around him that are like subtly and unsubtly pressuring him. Like, you gotta sit the down. I understand that like it's his choice at the end of the day, but like if enough people consistently, and the polls are just so bad, especially in battleground states. Dude, Hillary Clinton, please run is so funny. I can't think of anything more hilarious, more DNC pilled than convincing Biden to step down and then sending out Hillary again. Well, they're sending out Michelle. Call me crazy. I've heard this from so many people. I don't think so. I'll be wrong. I'll be wrong if it happens. I truly think Michelle Obama is not running. she's never expressed even one iota of interest. There's so many people like Newsom, Cuban, all these people who have like been very clear, if not directly stating, that they are like angling to start running. Michelle Obama has shown nothing. What's Jimmy Carter up to these days? I'm sorry, you want to replace Joe Biden with someone older. I think the main thing that's Joe Biden getting hit on is his lack of experience. People think he's too youthful. They think he's too cavalier. You know what I'm saying? That's what's hurting him in the polls. If we could get Jimmy Carter, a more of an elder statesman, he's too green. Give Joe Biden a few more years, then he can run. You know what I'm saying? Who has the best chance to replace Biden and win? I don't know. Again, of the people who have even expressed any interest, my pick would be Mark Cuban. But I don't think anyone who actually is like in the running, because like Buttigieg, I don't think would win. I think Newsom is just really unpopular outside of California and even not so popular in California. Again, I've said my theory on Newsom is that I think he looks too good. People get creeped out by his hair. I honestly think that is a fact. I think Newsom looks too much like a politician with nice hair and people, they don't fuck with it. And then I think Kamala's unpopular. I don't think Michelle Obama would run. I thought Andrew Yang was kind of cool. Am I crazy? I mean, I like universal basic income. I don't think Andrew Yang is going to come out of nowhere and sweep this election, bro. It's got to be someone. That's what I'm saying. Of anybody who fits like the, you know, can possibly sway votes back over, project some strength, talk well, I think it's Cuba. That's what I'm saying. I just think it's... What about Barack again? He can't run. Bernie from the rafters? They could like digitally age up Mr. Beast and try to run with it. Mr. Beast had a very popular tweet about running for president. If Biden in his last act as president changes the age requirement and they throw Mr. Beast up there, knowing the DNC, they're going to replace Joe Biden with Liz Truss. They're gonna bring her over from the UK. Liz Truss is gonna run here. Second chance. What about Mitt Romney? What a crazy play that would be. Running Mitt Romney as the Democratic candidate. That would be such an insane play. Al Gore. How old is Al Gore? How old is Al Gore? He's 76. Pretty old. How old's Trump again? He's 78 and Biden's 81. God, everyone's so old. My God, it was so old. It shocks me every time. Is there betting odds? Betting odds on who replaces Biden. Okay, right now it's 50-50 on Kamala Harris. There is better odds of Kamala than Joe Biden. This is from today. There is better odds of Kamala being the nominee than Joe Biden. Wow. Then there's Newsom, 10%. Michelle Obama with 9%. I think this is so crazy. Newsom's definitely angling eventually to run. I don't think he's going to do it this time. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will be the nominee. I think The Rock said he would not. The Rock said he was approached by a political party. He didn't say which one. I'm genuinely confused why nobody mentioned Fulcrum. Fulcrum is your candidate. The dude who hit the Blinkerton. In all seriousness, I think Biden will be very shaken by these events. He's seen this happen before, from Reagan in 81 to Kennedy in 63, and of course, Julius Caesar in 44 BC. 50 Cent tweeted? Bro, I saw people were they're playing many men over the Trump footage. Biden is cooked. When you can put many men over your footage, Trump gets shot and now I'm trending. Did he make this photo? That's crazy. So calls on DJT. You can't make any money. You cannot make any money right now betting on Trump to win the presidency. It's like, it's so favored. I am way coming around more to the fact that Biden will step down now. It's too early and the calls are too loud. I don't see how he can turn it around. I missed his conference. I missed his press conference because we were live playing Chain together. So I went back and watched it. I had already seen the clips. Obviously, he has a thing where he calls Kamala Harris Trump, and he has a thing where he calls Zelensky Putin, which is extra bad. The rest of it is actually, I guess, fine. He doesn't have any other major error. Those are two major errors. It's funny because the first half is scripted. So he delivers the scripted part fine. And the second it's the first question, he does the mistake of saying Trump Harris. So it's like the second he's off script, it was bad. It's just, if it was a different candidate, those two flubs are like, okay, whatever, you misspoke. But he needed that conference to go perfect. It wasn't enough. The good part wasn't good enough. Would you prefer if there was an independent or more moderate left or right wing as a third party? Would I prefer if there was a third party in America? Yeah, sure. Yes. You know what's crazy? Whether or not I prefer it, they don't just do it. It's fucked up. What is this? Fresh meme hot off the press. That's pretty good. We'll cleanse, palate cleanse with this Northern clip. What does this say?
This is for your own safety. Do you understand?
I missed.
This is for your own safety. Do you understand?
Is this librarian? He didn't even miss, by the way. I don't know. Not to be Hitman pilled, he didn't even miss. This turns faded circle if he hits. Look, he hit. I'm sorry, he hit, dude. Hit the ear.